everyone, welcome to the VMmusketeers vlog again. Hey, it's a friend of the vlog in the meantime. Welcome back, Tom.
Thank you, Stijn.
So, Tom, we're 4 days after VMworld, 5 days actually, because it was done on Thursday. 5 days after VMworld, and we're here to talk a little bit about your experiences at VMworld. Previously, you said, hey, for me the question was, why is it important to see your guys at VMworld?
Yeah.
And I think most of those things will come back today as well. So maybe we can just start with what you took away from VMworld.
Well, first of all, that mix of meeting people you know, people you don't know yet, great sessions, and about a dozen of meetings scheduled in between.
Yeah.
Has proven to be very valuable once again for me as well, and for a lot of my colleagues as well. I heard, and also we got to spend a lot of quality time with colleagues of mine who are working all year with their customers.
Yeah.
And you know, an occasion like VMworld is also an occasion to catch up with colleagues.
It brings people together.
It brings people together. It brings our family together. So that's really fun.
Yeah. The second time I hear it's a family. That's also cool. That's, so that's nice.
Absolutely.
And what about other things? Things that are more maybe in your let's call it circle of movement. What did you do more than just meeting people and?
Well, I had a pretty busy calendar, you know, mixing all of that that I just mentioned about. But I specifically selected some breakout sessions that I was really curious to understand what what I would find out there. And one of those sessions was the fire chat session with the VMware CIO team, with Bas Iyer and his team. And I was very curious to hear what they say, because what you expected they would say there was obviously that we're using all VMware products and we're very happy and that's the way to go. And actually what they said was, yes, we are using VMware products at scale, which proves that these products and technologies are really good at scale. But they just didn't use it because they're VMware employees. They really set the bar of the requirements of the technology is pretty high. And they don't just implement them and use them internally because we're VMware. What I really learned from that session is that the VMware CIO team and the development teams of the respective technologies, they are constantly actually providing feedback to each other, and the feedback from the VMware CIO team to development team helps that team make the technologies better, and better for everybody, better for all the customers as well. And I really think that was a very valuable session. It's probably the one that I really think back of most.
That stood out the most.
Yeah, for me that was the one. Yeah.
Perfect. And when we were prepping, we were just discussing pre-recording. You also discussed something, or you said something about AWS and some sessions there. So
So I mean, we strongly believe in what the VMware Cloud on AWS can mean for customers. But it's a pretty new thing. So it's clear that the market is looking. It's looking for, what are the best use cases. It's looking for when adopt. And I had a few meetings with the AWS people as well in Barcelona, and what I really noticed was that in the meantime AWS has built a dedicated team whose mission it is to make the VMware Cloud on AWS a success. And I think that is, that says it all. That says how serious AWS also thinks that the VMware Cloud and AWS
VMware being a broker or something using the cloud. No, it's really something to make a collaborative success of it. So
absolutely. Either we're successful together or we're not successful. And I really felt that that's the way that AWS is looking at it as well. So and that is really paving the way for the adoption in the near future.
And it's really nice, because we had a chat with Gilles as well. It's also recorded somewhere on the YouTube channel. Also he said there is tremendous amount of traction around AWS and so VMware Cloud and AWS. He had a week filled with meetings there. So it's really nice to see from our side, but also from the AWS side, that there is a decent amount of investment.
Absolutely.
But of course it's a difficult world to get everything up and running, right?
Yeah.
So I think you guys can play a role as well there as a partner, and I think you followed some sessions there as well. So
yeah, absolutely. So we were the very first master services competency partner in the world, or the first partner that has achieved all 4 master services competencies, I should say like that. But I attended a few meetings which were all about services, because I wanted to really understand, how everybody looked at the importance of services. And if one message really came across very clear is that everybody within VMware understands how important it is that customers not only buy the licenses of the different technologies, but also implement them and get the maximum value out of all these beautiful technologies. And that's where services partners come into play to help customers really get the best value out of it, which immediately translates back into customer satisfaction. Everybody happy, right? And I was really happy to hear that. I know it, but I'm really happy to hear other people say it. So for me that was a really good message, and it absolutely confirmed. We were there with 33 colleagues, almost all of them consultants. It really confirmed that it is absolutely the good investment to do and help fellow partners and customers be successful.
Yeah, perfect. And that's also what we want, I think. So we need to have a good customer success and if satisfaction, success as well. So the further we can bring them and the better they can adopt our products, the better it will be as a complete solution. So that's the great stuff.
Absolutely.
Hey, one additional question we didn't prep. What aside from VMworld will stay with you? So the parties or the whatever. What is still in your mind? So,
I love the city of Barcelona.
Okay.
I really love the Plaza Real, and I think this was the very first VMware where I almost missed the opportunity.
Oh, really?
To stop by Plaza Real.
But you didn't, because I saw something on Twitter where you didn't.
But I didn't, because on the last day there was a lunch meeting that I was planning, and I was very fortunate that the people I invited to have lunch with actually were staying very close to the Plaza Real. So instead of asking them to come over to Vira, I went over there, and we had a very constructive meeting, but it was also great to spend at least 1 hour at that beautiful Plaza Real.
I was there together with Kim on the Plaza Real because of the VExpert party, so that's another thing. So hey, cool. Thank you very much, Tom, for the time.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching, and see you soon. Thank you.
Soon, and next year in Barcelona, hopefully again.
Yeah.